Alright everybody, Kykings here again. Let's take two. So Fortnite, we eliminated you. A Fortnite horror story. It is on Reddit, so not exactly the most highest of quality already off the bat. So here we go. It is by you. I know. You/34 Matthews HD. Now, first of all, I do like how creepypastas are coming along now. There's a lot more good stories getting highlights. But if you were around between the years 2012 to 2014, where Jeff the Killer was the fucking mainstay, and it was like, who can create the sexiest emo killer who we can fantasize about?
Good when you were like a little kid, when you were younger.
Yeah.
It was good stuff when you were younger, especially if you were going through an emo phase. It was good, but like now when you get off my purse.
I retarded. You were saying?
But like now that like some of us have grown up and like I don't know if all of you have. Don't know you guys. I'm slightly newer here, but it's not that great now, and I'm not like trying to offend anyone. It just, in my opinion, I don't really like it anymore. It's just kind of
Oh, sweetie, you're so nice. How about this? You're a faggot if you like Jeff the Killer. He's not fucking cool. He's just a killer. That's all he is. When you have the killer in your fucking name title, you know it's going to be a good one. And by the way, search up what the original image is based off of if you don't know. It's pretty fucked up. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So I just got home from school. My mom was working, so right off the bat, I knew what I was going to do. I was going to race to my PS4 to hope on some Fortnite already.
Oh.
Listen, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. If you don't even want to read your story to proofread it a second time, what makes you think other people are going to want to read it? The game that is taking over the world right now. I'm actually a pretty good player. I averaged 20 plus kills per game. No, you didn't. And I had 67 wins in total. No, you didn't. So I hopped on a solos match, and for some reason this server was pretty weird. Everyone in the game was wearing the Cuddle Bear skin. Now, a lot of people think that the Cuddle Bear skin is cute, but I just think it's creepy as fuck. What are the odds? You jumped in a server where everybody's wearing the same thing. No, you didn't. Already, you're a fucking retard, dude. Buddy boy. Anyway, I ignored it and just started playing. I landed at Tilted and got 10 kills right off the bat. No, you fucking didn't, dude. But I came across...
It's possible because... Do you remember what the highest record for... Like, this one is just retarded because he's trying to talk himself up. But, like, it is possible because the highest kill count for a solo game was 30 to 40 something.
Yeah, I doubt the highest level of player is writing this story. I seriously doubt it.
If he was, he'd probably be writing a lot better.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe shittier. Who knows?
Oh my god, I doubt it. It takes some skill to fucking do that good. So I would have to believe that guy wouldn't be the retard writing this story.
Sure.
I'm just saying, like, no way. Where are you sure about that? But I came across another weird thing about this server. Everyone's name in the game was, "We eliminated you." Really? What are the odds? I was pretty confused considering the fact that you can't take names.
Here's a little bit of a far reach, but some pissed off hacker probably could have done that. It's possible.
Fortnite is the largest game, and their servers are incredibly dense and secure. And to think that every single one of those people just so happened to have the same name and the same skin in the same server. No, they did it. You're telling me that I have to trust your odds that you got that lucky or unlucky, whatever you want to call it? No way. I like logic. I get it. Creepypastas are fake stories, but they're supposed to be believable. They're supposed to be scary. They're supposed to have some realm of believability. That's what makes them scary.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and continue. I was pretty confused considering the fact that you can't take names that are taken on PlayStation. So this is pretty weird. Yeah, another point. So are you going to explain that one away, or are you just going to ignore it? Nope, you're going to ignore it. I was thinking I came across a server full of hackers. Of course you did. Of course you did. All these coincidences.
I mean, like I said, it is possible. So, you know.
It's so unlikely. Everything that he's talking about. It's just, no.
I know.
This is so unlikely. I get it. You're trying to be nice.
I'm trying to help out, but he's making it hard.
But the thing is, you're eventually going to have to write it off as retardation, because I guarantee you there's more in this. By the way, I don't read the stories before I pull them up. I just know that 99.9% of gaming creepypastas are fucking shitty.
You're fucking shitty. I'm kidding, I love you.
Oh, baby, I love you too. I was pretty there we go.
Yeah, you sound pretty confused.
Anyway, I ignored it and made it to the top 3. Of course you did. There were 2 other guys having a gunfight, so my tactic was I would let them fight and greet the winner of the fight with my heavy shotgun. I then started to notice it was by wards made out of wood, and the word spelt, "We eliminated you." Oh, really? Really? It was starting to get kind of creepy, but I ignored it, and as soon as the one cuddle bear killed the other cuddle bear, I tried to push him and heavy shotgun him in the head, but for some reason he didn't take any damage. And now I so knew he was a hacker, because a heavy shotgun to the head would kill him instantly.
So knew, really?
Right? Anyways, he killed me, but then sent me a creepy text message with a picture attached to it. The message once again said, "Get ready for your final elimination." But as soon as I saw the picture, my heart just dropped. The following picture I was sent was a picture of my house! This time I was scared shitless and called the police ASAP, and they said they would be here soon. I looked out the window and there he was. I saw the guy in a cuddle bear mask staring into my soul.
I'd just be like, bro, what?
But my heart...
Can you get the fuck off of my property?
Oh my god. Oh my god. But my heart really dropped when I realized that I forgot to lock the back door! And as soon as I realized it, I hear him coming in from the back door. I go to hide in the closet and then hear him creeping up the stairs. And if it wasn't for the cops bursting in and tackling him, I would have been as good as dead. It's been a few months since then, and I was still playing Fortnite, but every time I just look at the application on my PS4, I always think about that day. Questions, comments about this?
Kill yourself. That's my comment.
Stop it. Get some help. Okay, so let's go ahead and critique this in a less douchey way. So first of all, I think gaming creepypastas are actually quite interesting no matter what. I think they do have real potential, given that there's creepypastas back in the early days like Been Drowned. It's not a masterpiece, but it's still a pretty good one, and you can get some spooks. Also, there are some pretty decent .exe horror games out there that can give you a little bit of a spook. But unfortunately, these are so few and far between that we can't really find them. The creepypasta gaming community is oversaturated in the worst of ways, and this is just another prime example. Now, I'm sure you put a lot of heart, love, and care into this story, and that's what I really appreciate about it.
Hold on. So I'm gonna stop you right here, because I'm sure some of you are gonna be like, "What the fuck," and then others of you are gonna be like, "Serious? Like, what the fuck?" Is and why you tell me this, but others of you are gonna be probably amused by this, but. So, I'm doing my shopping on Prime now, right?
Okay.
I search up food and I see a fucking coconut bath bomb. Can you eat a fucking bath bomb? No.
I mean, you can eat anything, but the
can't.
result is sometimes less than pleasant. So back to the story.
I'm sorry, I had to.
You're okay, baby. You're an interesting person.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. So back to the story. I want to give off some good pointers and offer some things. First of all, you didn't explain many of the things that you said. You just pointed out some ridiculous stuff, and you were like, "Yeah, that is kind." You were essentially like, "That is ridiculous," but you didn't proceed to explain it. So you really were just attacking your own story, really, when you think about it. And all the coincidences that you just so happen to join, and the fact that you're like pretty much stroking your own dick, saying you're a Fortnite god, like. I doubt that you're that good on the game. I really doubt it, buddy. Because if you're as good as you say on that game, obviously the skills do not transition over to your story. So the believability already there was ridiculous. It just seems like you're stroking your dick. So, maybe you could have provided some screenshots. Or you could provide some, editing that made it seem more believable. But, we eliminated you with wood. Do you know how hard it can be to fucking build, and how long it would take to try to form wards like that? It would take forever. forever, and you're probably gonna get shot up by then. And in my experience, when I'm in the last couple people, you can sort of hide. I'll give you that. But unfortunately, more often than not, the storm closes you in. You have to fight it out, you know, and the storm closes pretty fast near the end. So either you have a campfire or you die.
Bath bombs. I'm just looking for some damn food, Jesus.
So.
I want to eat bath bombs and throw up.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Or look like I have fucking rabies. Just
I love that. Maybe that's what this person.
Fucking foam coming out my mouth.
Maybe that's how these stories get created. Is from bath bombs and bath salts. The double B, buddy bath. So, let me go ahead and list off some positives. You tried, and that's what matters. Now I know that I come across as a dick, but keep in mind I am an asshole. I never denied that once, and I am kind of a bitch. So, with that being said, if you don't like that, whatever. I'm gonna make fun of shit that's stupid. But two. On the other hand, it's nothing against the creators. I don't have any problem with them. I don't even know them, so I'm not making fun of them personally. But I am making fun of your story. And like I said, when you have grammatical errors and stuff in your stories, if you don't want to proofread it or check it for a second time, then what makes you think other people are going to want to read your story if you're not interested in it? The idea of writing a story isn't to interest others, but to ask yourself if you like it. What was the story? It was called Psychosis or something. It was not a gaming creepypasta, but it was a really good one. Or The Russian Sleep Experiment. 1999 is kind of iffy. It's an okay story, but a lot of people do like that one. Obviously, the idea isn't to make your story where everybody likes it, but it's to make it to where people are at least going to read it through, you know. And so, granted, it wasn't a super long story, so it didn't drag out like Jeff the Killer. My name is Dave. My name is Dave. So, I pretty much hated the entire story, but I also love these stories because I can see you have passion in it, and you know what the fuck you're talking about for the most part on Fortnite, except for the hackers and stuff. You really jumped the hookers. You really jumped the gun on that.
You want to go meet a hooker?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. She has to be 9 months pregnant. Tell me if you understand that reference, guys. Okay, so, the Cuddle Bear mask, some guy showing up with a Cuddle Bear mask, like, why the fuck that, of all things? And how did he get your address and where you live so fast over a fucking game? You didn't explain anything on how he did it. You didn't explain DDoSing, you didn't explain him finding out your IP address, or maybe using the resolution on your screen to sort of go from there. You didn't explain him creating malware like a worm, or ransomware, or any sort of thing. You didn't explain anything at all. Like, I'm not the most technically proficient person either, but unfortunately, in this day and age, you can search up what viruses do or how people get into hacking, the very bare basics. And the idea is here that you didn't explain anything. There was nothing ever explained on how these things happen. And for him to be able to do it so quickly and precisely, and then, like, how did he show up at your house so far? Was he like 5 minutes away from you or some shit? Was he just down the road? I don't know, man. You tried, and that's what matters. But this story, it's garbage. It's garbage. And it's not spooky at all. I don't know how you can make a gaming creepypasta that scary, honestly. There's just some things that can't be scary. But you definitely tried, man, and that's what matters. Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like.